Zambo dari tuki mijilin chinchogi utsebi lembol henge.
Your Excellencies, the Honorable Ministers of Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Communication, Information and Communication, Excellencies, the former chairpersons of the STCBL, the former managing directors of the STCBL, Tashos, our esteemed business delegates from Japan, Singapore, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, distinguished guests, valued customers, gentlemen. A very good evening and Kuzampola. It is a matter of great honor and privilege for me on behalf of STCBL Board Management here this year of Bhutan, otherwise spreading as well as charting a new path forward. It was in 1968 that the STCBL was established in response to the opening of the country to the modernization. It was instituted primarily to facilitate important export business in the country. Its office was first opened in Jubilee Court in Calcutta, where Bhutan Customs Office is currently being operated. STCBL has traversed through many good and bad the past 50 years. And as we delve into the State Trading Corporation of Bhutan, it has unearthed a number of interesting facts and figures which Managing Director, Madam Ishi Seldon, will shortly run us through with her presentation. The story of STCBL's growth in many respects is symbolic of the changing topography of trade in the region. The company was once a monopolistic state-owned enterprise and share of the market. However, over the period, with entry of new private sectors and stiff competition in the market, it has been experiencing diminishing trend of market share. Nonetheless, STCBL is constantly modifying its business strategies to come up with the changing needs of the customers and competitors. To invigorate its business and to move ahead, I'm very pleased to convey to you that STCBL has launched new Toyota 3S facility this morning. It is one of the state-of-the-art facilities and the first of its kind in the country. I would urge all our valued customers to visit the newly opened Toyota facility. Coinciding with the celebration today, 50 Years magazine recognized employees for their dedicated service and award prizes and certificates to our winning Toyota Dream Car Art Competition participants and many more. But first, I would like to welcome Madam Ishi Seldon to make her presentation on the milestones of the company. Once again, on behalf of the STCBL board, management, and employees, I would like to welcome you all to join, and thank you, and Lekla.
Minister Linchen Dr. Lotte Tsering, Honorable Limpos, Tashos, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's pleasure and that of the State Trading Corporation of Bhutan. It was 50 years ago that Bhutan opened its door to modernization under the wise and benevolent leadership of the third True Kelpo, His Majesty Jigme Dorji Wancho. In 1968, His Majesty established the High Court. It was also in 1968 that our sister concern, the Bank of Bhutan, was formed and the transition to one. The same year, STCBL was established to procure essential goods and commodities in Bhutan. The company was sadly full of IMB and Tashoda. The company controls in 1984, STCB was declared an autonomous body and consequently merged with the erstwhile Export Development Corporation under the Ministry of Trade, Commerce and Industry. And it was only 12 years later, in 1996, that graduated from an agency to a company that was registered under the Companies Act Bhutan. And in 1997, it was listed under the Royal Exchange of Bhutan, and today STCB is a subsidiary company of the Druk Holding and Investments. Looking back, it is true that STCB, but what is equally true is that the company has had a vital role to undertake from its very inception. And it wouldn't be incorrect to say that STCB has played a major role in Bhutan's transition to modernization. Indeed, that has been at the forefront of development. And yet, this evening, I, of the board, management, and staff, would like to convey a heartfelt gratitude to all the chairpersons, managing directors, staff, and molding it is today. 50 years, company has grown. In the process, we have had a shares of ups and downs. But what is important is we are resilient and managed to has doubled from what it was, a choice of customers, and of service and have implemented. And this has all been possible that was 16 years that services and extended family, such as the Toyota Group, Tata Motors, PE Commercial, Ideal Explosive and Gulf Oil Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, Apollo Tires, and Shrachi Group. A very big thank you to all of you for your continuous support. Lastly, request to perform better. We have been mindful the less fortunate in our communities. As part of STCB's social corporate responsibility, it gives me immense joy to say that we are able to be of some assistance to the hard-pressed rural community in Harsap village under Chukazonka, where we are currently constructing houses for 15 households there. We are also constructing for the preschool in students to please warm well all of the sisters that we have outside their village. In conclusion, the STCB family would like to offer a heartfelt prayers for the long life of their majesties and rededicate our service to the Thawasum. To each and every one of you present here, thank you ever so much for your valuable time this evening. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Madam. May I now request Your Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister, for his address.
Sorry. Had it been not for this number down below, I would not be here today, because I just realized that STCB is as old as Dr. Lote. So we share a very common birth year, and I wish STCBL, as she eloquently narrated all the successes that she had, also the downs that STCBL had all this while. And with this, I would like to welcome all the guests, business partners, senior executives of STCBL, senior members of our government, present members of the government, and all my dear friends. Thank you very much for gathering here so that we all can share what STCBL had gone through, and we all can wish together that the journey that STCBL still had to make. I think with Bhutan, until now. My question here is, was STCBL very successful until now, or was it because of STCBL's association with Toyota? Or Toyota is doing very well in Bhutan because the partner is STCBL. So we'll all wait and see which one comes first. But as I talk about Toyota, when I was in Singapore, as they talk, even in the wards, as they take rounds, when we make medical presentations too thoroughly, the staff there used to say, let's Toyotarize it. I thought we have a lot of things to learn from Toyota, and probably STCBL has inherited a lot of thoroughness from STCBL, from Toyota, and through STCBL, we will wish all other companies in the country to learn from their successes, and we look forward to. This is all I have to say today. But from now on, if any needs to be done from the government side, from the policy side, we will be more than happy to sit down and talk it out and work together, because it's ultimately for Bhutan and ultimately for all of us. So with this, I wish myself 50th birthday.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I request Your Excellency, STCB Chairman and Managing Director, kindly come on stage for the cake cutting ceremony. To remain on kindly pose for a picture now. I request to decline on stage for the generating event, the management and STC honor and for Rashi Kafle, Senior Administration Officer, 1980 to 2015. Ram Sales 20. Mr. in 1991 and still serving. Mr. Spanish 22. Mr. Doji String Driver served from 1991 to 2017. Mr. Sales Executive joined in 1993 and still serving. Mr. Standen Budar, Senior Sales Executive, joined in 1995 and still serving. Mr. Served from serving. The award recipients on Now we move on to the next award. The Toyota Dream Car Art Contest is one of the largest global art contests for children below 15 years of age. Children share their ideas about the future of mobility by drawing their dream cars. The art contest is held to encourage and inspire creativity in children who are our future. As a manufacturer, Toyota strongly believes in the importance of dream and is committed to same, as amazing ideas are born from dream. The Toyota Dream Car Art Contest was organized by STCB on March 9, 2018. May I now announce the winner from Bhutan? In the category 1 of under 8 years of age, first position is awarded to Nyinthik Arya Rapsel, age 5, from Little Dragon Primary School. As there will be in his behalf. In the category 2 of 8 to 11 years of age, first position is awarded to Wangchuk Zam, Drugel Central School. Second position is awarded to Kezang Nobu Chodin, age 10, from Little Dragon Primary School. Third position is awarded to Hazin T. Wangmo, age 9, Primary. In the category 3 of 11 to 15 years of age, Shedruk Palden, age 13, from Drugel Central School. Third awarded to Ishe Dolma Wangdi, age 13, from Drugel Central. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I request Your Excellency for mementos. Congratulating STCB on its 50th anniversary. Delegates from Toyota family, Tata Motors, Ideal Explosive, UCL Corporation will be presenting a memento to the Managing Director of STCB to present the memento. Thank you, Mr. Asif and Mr. Ganesh. Now I would like to invite Mr. Subhash Pramanik, Managing Director of Ideal Explosive GOCL Corporation, to present his memento. Thank you, Mr. Pramanik and Madam MD. Kindly be seated now. May I now request Mr. Chadawangdi, Director of Toyota Business Division, to deliver the vote of thanks.
We have a pleasure to honorable chief guests, business delegations, and to my colleagues. First, as delegations, Japan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Nepal, who had all flown into Bhutan to take part in this important occasion. It means a lot to us, and I have no words to describe it. Please accept our sincere gratitude, enormous cooperation and organizing. Honorable and all invited to the occasion, event would not be successful without your presence. I, on behalf of State Trading Corporation of Bhutan, would like to convey our special gratitude to you. I would also like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to all officials of Taj Tashi and Laser event for lending, which we not if I do not acknowledge STCB team, particularly Tashi Pemo and Tashi Yuden, who had played a key role in organizing this event from beginning till the end. Thank you, Tashi and Tashi. Finally, I would like to convey my hearty appreciation to the performance, the STCB colleagues who had worked really hard behind the scene to make sure that all events run smoothly and details taken care to host this 50 years successful. The formal program ends here, and I would like to now invite our honorable chief guest, excellencies, entertainment, and the dinner outside, which we have arranged. So to join for the dinner and the entertainment program outside. Thank you.